Yo, 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 yo. What up, homeboys and homegirls? This is the Augman calling, or as my kids call me, Mr. M in the house. Yeah. Wow. Hi, Tyler. I'm Tyler's uncle, Tyler Nielsen. Am I embarrassing you yet, buddy? That's right. That's right. That's what I'm talking about now. That's what I'm talking about now. Anyway, I got a story for you guys. It's called the Nimpkish River tragedy. True story. I'm still alive though, so that's the spoiler alert. I am alive. I'm sorry about that, but I happened about 1992. I want to say. I was probably 25 years old, 24, no, 23. Anyway, Ron Lambert and I wanted to take some kids on a rafting trip on the Nimpkish River. So we thought, let's try it out first. Let's hang out. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong. There you go. So let's check it out first. Iron out some kinks. Check it out. So we went on the river, on the Nimpkish River, and I forgot where we put in. Somewhere on one of the tributaries to the river. And this is obviously the upper part of the river. The first mistake is we didn't use a raft. We used a dinghy, or not a dinghy, sorry, a skiff. It was about a 14-foot aluminum skiff. And we even had a trolling motor on it, which was kind of a dumb idea. But anyway, we took off about 7 in the morning, and we took the boat, Ron and I, thinking, this is going to be fun, man. We're going to barbecue, have some hot dogs. Actually, we had Subway. I think that's the year Subway opened in Port Hardy. So it was like a big deal back then, right? We're always hoping for a Timmy's or, a Mickey D's, but we got a bloody Subway. But it was good. It was all good. So I remember that because my Subway sandwich floated down the river. And I didn't want to get it because I thought I was going to die anyway, so I didn't get my Subway. Later on, though, I did starve a bit, so I wish I did grab that floating sub sandwich. I think it was a chicken teriyaki too, man. Sweet onion teriyaki. Dang. Anyway, so we go down the river. We're excited. We hit a few haystacks, I did a little bit of research on them because I thought, grade 1, a couple level grade 2s, nothing above that. We thought, okay, because level 3 and 4 and 5s are dangerous, right? So, we're novice. I was kind of young. I was in my early 20s. Ron was like in his 40s, I think back then, or maybe 50s. He was a bit older than me. Anyway, we went on the river. We're floating down. We're having a good time, and Ron was packing a bunch of stuff, like hardcore stuff. Like he even had $1,000 cash. Can you believe it? That he packed in a Rubbermaid container. Why? He wanted to buy a used truck down island that day. So he didn't want to leave it in his truck in the parking lot. So in case it got stolen. So he took it with him. Yeah, we lost that too. We lost everything. Anyway, so we're going down the river, man. We hit some haystacks, man. We're freaking out. We're excited. We're yelling like children. And all of a sudden, boom, Ron goes, hang on, man. And we hit some waves. It was fine. And then we go to a bend and we see this kayaker suntanning on the beach. So he was the river's pretty big. So he was kind of a ways on the beach. And he's yelling at us, hey, no. And I'm thinking he's just waving, saying hello. So why is he doing that? What? Maybe we're yelling too loud? No. And he's going that way, and we're like, oh, hey, man. yeah, aloha, man. Yeah. All of a sudden, around the bend, Ron goes, hang on, man. Hang on. We shoot down the rapids. We're like a nosedive, man. And I grab the sides of the gunnels of the boat. We hit the first waterfall. We lose some stuff. We hit the second waterfall. We lose some more. The third waterfall, we hit a rock. Our boat flips over. We go in the drink. I go down another waterfall, And these waterfalls were not top, like high, like you see in the movies, but they were kind of violent. There were two or three in a row. They were rocky. They were very fast and like drown worthy. Like they can drown you, right? So I shoot down a hole just like a washing machine. It kept me underwater for like, it felt like minutes. And then my foot got caught, lodged in a rock, and I'm drowning. And then I got loose from my foot from the rock, and then I'm still stuck. And I'm just like this, like a freaking washing machine, man. All of a sudden, I shoot up. I'm like, yeah, I'm alive. I go down another waterfall. I shoot down again. Down to the bottom of the riverbed. I'm talking 10, 12, 15 feet deep, even deeper. These are some underwater canyons on the Nimpkish River. And Ron was gone. He died as far as I was concerned. And, I'm sitting there. What am I going to do, man? What am I going to do? And then I remember my zip cord on my vest. You pull it, it's a CO2, and then it blows up into the like a life jacket. So I pulled it. I shot up like a rocket. It shot me so fast. I came out of the surface, and I'm bobbing around. I see my sub sandwich floating by. I'm like, I'm gonna die. I don't need my sub sandwich anyway. I'm gonna die. Oars, the whole bow of the boat busted off. It came off. Anyway, I swam to the beach. All I had was an oar that I found on the beach. Our oar, it was all haywire. So one oar, and that's all I use in case I can ward off bears or whatever. I climb up the hill. I find a bear trail, and I'm like freaked out. It's like May, so I know the bears are out. There's bear scat everywhere. It's also cougar country, right? This is the North Island, man. Cougars are everywhere, right? I'm not just talking about old women. I'm talking about cougars, man, like animals, right? Anyway, I'm walking and I hear this noise, like these like young kids kind of laughing. I'm like, what? Civilization? What? I hear kids, man. Yes, I'm going to make it out of here. And so I look down the river. By then, I'm already walking a half an hour. I'm walking down river. And then I see like 4 or 5 like teenagers. Like, I don't know, they must have been 18, 19 maybe younger. And they're just kind of like hollering and listening to music. They're drinking beer. I think they were kind of pretty smashed too, eh? And anyway, I go down the bank and I'm yelling, help me, help me. We sank, our boat smashed, and I think my friend died. So obviously, and I had to yell because the river current was really fast. So they're looking at me, and that part of the river is pretty narrow. They're only like maybe 30 feet away from me. But I'm yelling, help me. And they're freaked out. The girls kind of went backwards. Like they were like, this guy's going to jump the river and attack us. So they're freaking out. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my hashtag. Oh my God. And so they're kind of walking back. And I'm like, help me. And then the couple of the dudes were like, no. They're telling their girlfriends, be quiet. Let's hear the guy. And then they're looking at me up and down. I'm like, what the heck? Why are they looking at me funny? Well, I look down. There's blood and mud all over my body. My shorts are down to actually my shorts were gone. It was just my boxers. So my boxers were kind of almost down to my knees. So I was a little kind of naked. And I had my oar. There was mud all over my face. Back then my hair was down to here. So they probably thought I was a mountain man, or Sasquatch, whatever. So they were freaked out. They thought I murdered Ron because I said my friend died. So here they thought I was this bushman, Sasquatch type, caveman that killed his friend, and I have an oar. I'm ready to beat them to death, right? Finally, the one guy's like, I think I believe him. So he ran down river, and then the one guy just said, I'll sit here with you. Dude, don't you dare jump the river. I'm like, are you joking me? They go down, or he goes down to find Ron. Half an hour later, he comes back. He's like, I found your friend. He's alive, but he's passed out and he's naked. Like, why is he naked? Because, I'm kind of naked too, but why is he naked? This was like a freak show, man. And he's like, your friend is downriver. He's passed out. And I woke him up, but he wouldn't wake up very well. Like, he's like gone. Are you guys drunk? I'm like, no, man. We don't drink, man. We're scared, man. We almost died here, right? And then come to find out, Ron, later on, I found out that Ron, he's skinny, man. Ron is like I'm a beast, man. You know, here I am, 250 pounds, 6 foot. And Ron is just like 110 pound, 90 pound stick, 6'1". And he was so cold by the spring, month of May river, that he had to hang up his clothes and just lay in his underwear. That's how they found him. But he was so messed up, he kind of passed out, right? Anyway, long story short, this is already taking me 10 minutes. I go down river somewhere to look for Ron, but Ron's on the other side of the river. And then I see this little weird kind of clearing slash, I just had a weird vibe. I mean, I'm sure it was God telling me, hey, get out of here. I don't know, man. Anyway, I see this kind of clearing, so I climb up. And here I'm thinking I'm in the middle of the bush, which I kind of was earlier. But I climbed out, and it was a parking lot. I'm like, what the heck, man? Well, not a parking lot, but like a clearing where you can park your vehicles. Kind of like a gravel, like a gravel kind of turnout. Anyway, Ron's truck was there. And I'm like, what? So he obviously drove and moved and tried to look for me. And just the same moment I climbed up and found his truck, he came looking for me and saw me. And we hugged each other. Ron, you're alive. And he's like, Augie, you're alive. And as soon as we hugged each other, search and rescue flew over us. And a logger came up to us with the radio saying, are you guys the missing men? I'm like, yeah, well, I guess. I don't know. And, okay, we're going to call off the search. And then somebody said, no, there's 2 other men. Well, it turned out 2 other guys like me and Ron also were in the river, and they also capsized and got lost. And I don't remember. I mean, I'm sure I didn't hear that they died, but I think they were actually more seriously hurt than we were. But yeah, the same day we got in trouble, search and rescue were already out there looking for 2 other guys. And then this was, again, near Wasp, right? So anyway, that's the story. I've told it to many children, many students. I'm a middle school teacher, so I tell it to my students every year. They love it. I tell it to my family, my kids. To me, it's an oral tradition. I pass it on to my family, to my friends. I have many crazy stories. Some I can't even tell you because it's like not even, dude. But this one's a little more, lean, mean, and clean, and a little bit green. But yeah, we survived, man. It's 12 minutes, so I better go. Tyler, I hope that was good enough for you, man. I hope you heard my volume. Love you guys. Love you, Tyler and Josh and the family. And hello, Tyler's class. Miss Port Hardy and miss everybody up there. You guys take care, and we'll see you later. Hang loose, shaka. Yeah.